Ah, man. What's goody? All right. Y'all are probably wondering, Crazy Dog, why didn't you do this last night? Well, funny story. Because I have the absolute worst luck ever, massive storms rolled through my area. And, yeah, for the last, I'd say 15 plus hours, didn't have power. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Missed the ending of the Guardians game. Luckily, we'll get to the result. I'm not going to spoil, but it was very stressful. Of course, before I get into this game, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians recap, preview, live stream. You know how we do it at this point. And ending the month of June and beginning July with the Cubbies in Chicago, the north side. And before we get into the stream, of course, as always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and become a member if you want exclusive perks like using some awesome looking little emotes. In fact, I even added a few more emotes. Let me see if they've appeared in the thing here. Yes, they are there. We got Laser Bear Brutus. We got two new ones. We got Bo Naylor. And we got my favorite one, Giga Kev. For those who are unaware, there is a running meme on Twitter and stuff of this guy who's extremely ripped. He's like a model or something. They call him Giga Chad. Well, we have Giga Kev because I swear to God, they look identical. So we got Giga Kev, we got Bo Naylor, Brutus, and then Laser Eye Barry. So yeah, if you want to use those awesome emotes, be sure to become a member. It's awesome. You know, you get exclusive perks. And if I ever do a gaming stream, you might be able to pop in with your boy. So, anyways, let's talk about what went down in this series against the Cubs. The Cubs. So, first game of the series. For some reason, they thought, hey, you know what? Let's send Logan Allen down and bring back Cal Quantrill from his rehab start. And I'll be honest with you, I had no faith in Cal. I can't trust him. He's been stinky all year. That's why I haven't streamed any of his starts. I literally told myself, made a mental note to never stream a start of Cal's until he shows me that he is worthy of me streaming a start. Last year, I would do everything possible to stream his starts because this dude was phenomenal, especially at home. This dude stinks now. He stinks. He stank. Ugh. And yeah, he stunk again. Oh no, he stinks again. Yeah, first start off of IL, and he comes back and he stinks. He went 3 1/3, 8 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. Yep. And yeah, I mean it was 2-0 from the get go to begin this game. You know, we were going up against Justin Steele, who happens to be an all-star, by the way. He's phenomenal. Yeah. He's 6 1/3, 3 hits, no runs allowed, 1 walk, 6 Ks. We couldn't touch him. He wasn't really all that flashy. We just could not get anything on him. And of course, Cal was actually looking pretty good the first couple innings, and then he vomited all over himself as usual. Not really, but you know, mentally he did. Nico Herner, 2-run single. That was all it was in the third. And then in the fourth, they just piled it on. Jared Young, 2-run triple. Mike Talkman, yeah, he's still in the league, by the way. Your former Yankee. He had an RBI single. And then Christopher Morel, RBI sac fly. And then in the bottom of the sixth, they unleashed the bomb ball on us. And this was, of course, when Xzavion Curry was in the game. and they just pounded on the poor guy. Solo homer for Nick Madrigal, 2-run homer for Morel, made it 9-0 by the end of the 6th. And then in the bottom of the 7th, Trey Mancini sac fly made it 10-0. And then because, we don't like to get shut out, Will Brennan hit a solo homer. That was all we could put up. So in all, 1 run on 5 hits for the Guards, 10 runs on 13 hits for the Cubs with 1 error. The win, of course, goes to Justin Steele. He's 9-2 with a 2.43 ERA. Quantrill falls to 2-5 with a 6.18 ERA. My dude stank. He stinks. Oh boy. But I guess that's just the way they like to end months, I guess. Get it out of the way. And then came the first game of July. June's over? Julying. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Well then, of course, because Mother Nature is a freaking savage, this game was supposed to be on national TV. Of course, I was going to stream it. And turns out I just ended up doing a 2-hour chill stream. That was like masqueraded as a gaming stream, I guess, because the game was delayed for like 2 hours. And of course, I kid you not, I ended stream. Okay, I ended stream. And then like 5 minutes later, they announced, oh yeah, the game will start in like a couple minutes here. Like an hour or so. It's like, okay. So yeah, I was not going to go back live. I just figured, whatever. And of course, I couldn't even watch the game because the game wasn't even on Fox where I live. So it didn't even matter. But I will say, Tanner Bybee on the mound against Marcus Stroman. And Tanner was actually really good. He had a couple bad starts. This is probably his best start since maybe he made his debut. As he went out there, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 9 Ks, only 2 walks. Good stuff. And love to see it. For the Cubs, however, Marcus Stroman, not as great. Still good though, but still, we got to him a little bit. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. So not even bad. It's just we just were able to get to him. And you look at how we scored. Top of the 3rd, Amed Rosario, 2-run single, because of course, he loves hitting at Wrigley. Top of the 6th, Andres single, made it 3-0. Will Brennan would add another run, 4-0. That was in the top of the 6th. And then, to sugarcoat it, put the nice little cherry on top, who else but Miles Straw would score 2 more, as Cody Bellinger misplayed a grounder, and we ended up scoring 2 more runs. So there you go. We win 6-0, and we guarantee that we're not getting swept. And we have a chance to go for the series win last night. And once again, game was supposed to be an afternooner. 2 o'clock start. Mother Nature said, no. No, you're not starting at 2 o'clock. No, not in my watch, buddy. So they were under a rain delay for like 3 hours. And come around like 5 o'clock, they said, oh, by the way, the game is not going to start at 5 o'clock. It started like a little bit later. It was under a rain delay for a long time. And, of course, halfway through this game, my power goes out. So I couldn't even watch the ending. Oh well. But before this game, all-star reserves were announced. Guardians got 2, and it's who you would expect it to be. Manuel Clase and Jose Ramirez. If you ask a Guardians fan, they would say Josh Naylor was brutally snubbed. And honestly, I think he was. But of course, they're going to go for star power in Vlad over a guy who's actually good at both offense and defense in Josh Naylor. If Josh Naylor was hitting like 15, 20 bombs, he probably would have been in the game. But because he's not Vlad, He's not the son of Vlad. He's not Vlad Jr. That's star power, right? Gotta have star power. It is the all-star game after all. It's mostly about star power. It's not even about how good you are. It's not even the best players. It's all about star power, right? No Josh Naylor. No. Of course not. No. God forbid Josh Naylor, makes the game from little old Cleveland. Oh well. Summer League. Wow. Already. San Antonio, Charlotte at 8. Then at 10, Golden State, Sacramento. Wow. So let's get into this game. Of course. Oh, no, this was the second game. Yeah, Tanner Bybee on the mound, but before the game last night. But yeah, Tanner Bybee got the win. He's 5-2, 3.46 ERA. Stroman took the loss. He's 9-6 with a 2.76 ERA. So Bybee's been looking great. I think he'll be a star next year. He could be an all-star if he plays the entire season and he does list stuff. But oh man. But now let's talk about yesterday's game. Okay. So on the mound for the Guardians was Aaron Civale. Man, Gabriel needs to go back to AAA. Yeah, he hasn't been himself, ironically, since Baltimore, for the most part. He hasn't been that great. There's more to be desired with him. I would send him down maybe just for a little bit, especially with the All-Star break coming up. Let him get some extra work in at AAA, and then bring him back up when the All-Star break's over. Let him get some extra work. I would do that. Might help him. Never know. But anyways, so the third and final game of the series. Guardians, of course, like I said, had Aaron Civale on the mound. Cubs had Jameson Taillon. And like I just mentioned a few minutes ago, before this game, the All-Star reserves were announced. Guardians have 2 of them. The closer and, of course, Jose Ramirez. And, of course, Jose Ramirez came out and put up an offer. He stunk. Damn. Really? Are we enforcing that All-Star bid? Yeah. And overall, Civale wasn't horrible. He was typical Civale. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 Ks. That's what he does now. He eats innings. He'll hold it down. He won't give up a whole lot of runs, mostly. And he doesn't get a whole lot of strikeouts anymore. He just doesn't have the arm like that. He's more of like a induce soft contact and make you get yourself out. He doesn't give up a whole lot of runs, really, and just what we need, really. It's all we really needed from him. Because the offense was alive today. Thank God. But anyways, Guardians got it started in the top of the third with a 2-run dinger from Andres Jimenez, who was an all-star last year, of course. So, yeah, he hit a 2-run dinger. And then David Fry in the top of the 4th added a run on a force out, made it 3-0. Ahmed Rosario strikes again, top of the 5th. Our 2-run single. And then Josh Bell, RBI ground out, made it 6-0. And we were rolling. It was 6-1 after the 5th when Mike Tauchman RBI ground out. And then Christopher Morel, bottom of the 8th, homered off of Trevor Stephan. I swear, they're testing me with this Stephan thing. Does Tito not learn? Did he not learn from that Kansas City series? Huh? Did he not learn his lesson? Clearly not. He must have amnesia or something. Dementia or something, because he I don't think he managed that series for the most part, but you should have been watching it. Like, come on, man, what are you doing? Like, are we serious, bro? Checking Twitter real quick. Nothing going on. You know, they said the definition of insanity is doing something multiple times, doing the same thing multiple times and expecting different results. So yeah, this is the third time that Stefan went out there in the setup role, and he was stinky. He stank. They don't have anybody else, so they're like, we'll just keep tossing him out there and hoping and praying that he somehow gets through it. And somehow he only gave up 1 run in the 8th. But that wasn't even the stinkiest part.
Oh.
Because fresh off an all-star bid, bottom of the 9th, up 6-2, comfortable lead, should be no problem, right? Yeah, Emmanuel Clase decided to go out there and all over the freaking mound. Again, verbally, not really. He didn't really projectile vomit all over the place, but he might as well have, because he literally blew the lead. He blew a 4-1 lead. This team just never makes it easy. I mean, it really wasn't all on him, because Cam Gallagher somehow forgot how to catch a ball with a glove. His glove was not working right. But then again, it's all on Clase too, because Clase has to put it in the glove, which he was throwing it everywhere but where the glove was. It's like, come on, bro, you put the ball in the glove. And that led to the Cubs rallying and tying the game. Mancini, RBI single, made it 6-3. Morel single, 2-run single, made it 6-5. And then Cody Bellinger sac fly tied the game with 2, and then made it 2 out. And I was expecting us to get walked off, but somehow we got through it. And then top of the 10th, because just like like I said earlier, it's like the baseball gods. I was talking to people and everything. I was like, man, the baseball gods, they wanted to show why Josh Naylor should have been an all-star. It's like they literally said, Josh, we're going to have the 2 all-stars that we have, that the Guardians have, stink it up. Show the people why you deserve to be an all-star. And he did just that. Because we had 2 runners on. I thought Ahmed would have definitely been able to get a run home on an RBI on a single. Runner couldn't get past third. So runners on the corners. Runners on the corners. And then Ahmed went to second. And so, yeah. Ahmed went to second. So, yeah, second and third. In fact, let me just go through how that inning went. Because I'm sure you guys are probably like, huh? So, yeah, top of the 10th. Ahmed singled. Runner goes to third. Jose actually grounded out. So that allowed Ahmed to go to second. Which was, again, a positive outcome. And then Josh Naylor came up and 2-run single. Love it. Then they brought in Gabriel Arias to pinch run, and he tried stealing second for some reason, and he got picked off. And then, of course, Josh Bell struck out as well. So, yeah. Josh Bell struck out as well. Thank God Josh Naylor exists. Sheesh. So then, bottom 10 comes up. They bring in Sam Hentges, and he does what I guess he likes to do, and that's buzz through the opposing lineup. Strikeout, ground out. No problem. Love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So Guardians take the series 2 out of 3, and they're undefeated in July. Sam Hentges got the win, 1-0, 2.91 ERA. Alzolay took the loss. He's 1-4 with a 2.06 ERA. And the Guardians improved to 41-42. Cubs fought to 38-44. We're in second, tied for first in the division. The Cubs are in fourth. Tough. And what's even worse for the Cubs is that the Reds actually won again yesterday. Cubs won. Cardinals won. Pirates lost. So there's that. So they're just behind the Pirates by like a half a game, and just by in the win column mainly. Yeah. But they're still ahead of St. Louis. About like 4 games. 3.5, 4 games. So Chicago better snap out of it, or St. Louis is going to pass them up. So we talk about. Oh, by the way, I didn't talk about Taillon. I don't think. So Taillon's start: 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 6 Ks, and 1 home run was allowed. And if I didn't go through Stroman's start the previous night, I'll go through that too, because I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I remember now. Yeah. 5 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Yeah, I did go through his start. Okay. So we move on to one of our final series before the All-Star break. Back at home against Atlanta, who is arguably the best team in the major leagues right now. In fact, I think they might be the best team in the major leagues, rocking a 56-27 record. I don't know if Tampa Bay is. Oh, no. Yeah, they have a better record. But it's. No, actually, win column wise, Tampa Bay, 1 more win than Atlanta. But Tampa has 3 more losses. So I guess overall, I think Tampa might be slightly like worse, like second, just behind the Braves. So game tonight will be Bryce Elder against Gavin Williams. Bryce 6-1, 2.44 ERA, 79 strikeouts against Gavin. No record, 2.84 ERA, 10 strikeouts. And against Elder, only Josh Bell has done anything, and he has a home run and an RBI. He's 1 for 3. And the 1 hit was a home run. So hopefully he has a good series. And then, of course, they've never faced Gavin either. Now we go to game 2 of the series. This will be a good one. This will be a really good one tomorrow, July 4th. And when did we play? We played 10. We played at night. Yeah, we played at 7:10. Kobe Allard. No wins, no ERA. Like he has no record, no ERA, only 8 strikeouts. And then Shane Bieber on the mound for the Guardians. He's 5-5 with a 3.48 ERA, 85 strikeouts. Against Kobe Allard, only Ramirez has done anything. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And then against Bieber, obviously Eddie Rosario, old friend of ours, right? And old nemesis with Minnesota. He has 3 home runs and 3 RBIs off of Bieber. He's the only one that's really done anything for the most part. I mean, only Ozuna, Eddie, and d'Arnaud have a hit on him. Wow, that's crazy. But granted, the last time he faced Atlanta was 2019? What's that? It was 2021. Yeah. Because that was when, I think that was when we had Kluber. Because he tore his arm all up. Yeah. I remember because we faced Miami, and that was when our pitching completely fell apart. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. If not, it was like 2019 or something. I don't know. It's been a while. And it'll be a fun series. And then we go to the final game of the series. And it'll be Mike Soroka, 1-1, 6.89 ERA, and 12 Ks. Going up against Cal Quantrill, 2-5, 6.18 ERA, 35 Ks. Just coming back off the IL last start, got pummeled by Chicago. Oh boy. And against Soroka, only 4 players have faced him. No hits or anything. Like no home runs or RBIs. Ahmed's actually done really well against Soroka. 14 at-bats, 3.57 average. Naylor's 2 for 3. And Bell's 1 for 3. And then against Cal Quantrill, only Albies has anything on him. It's an RBI. He's batting 400 with 5 at-bats. So yeah, we haven't really now with the new way that they do the format for the schedule, we'll be seeing these guys every year. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I would be fine with taking at least a game out of this series. Just don't get swept. Especially considering if we have a good series, we face Kansas City again. Yeah. And we'll have Bibee, essentially who we had yeah. Oh my god, we have Bibee, Gavin, and Bieber. Really? Bibee, Gavin, and Bieber. Bro, that's a W right there. Yeah. Trying to see here. The 8th, the 9th. I think it's a 3-gamer to end the month. Yeah, to end the month. To end the first half. Oh, it's Best Buy. Gotta love a Best Buy ad popping up. But yeah, should be a lot of fun. I'll be streaming tonight, hopefully. So hope you guys tune in and we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully the Guardians don't embarrass me. Be nice if we could win too. But we got Gavin on the mound, so anything's possible. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna head on out. I know I did this very early. It's 10 a.m. and I'm out here doing my stream because I said I was gonna do it last night, but of course my power went out because storms rolled through the area, and usually when storms run through here, power usually goes out. It's like a given. Very rarely does a storm as strong as the one that came through come through here and the power stays on. Because there's so many trees and the power grid out here is very flimsy. It's brittle. One little twig lands on a line, the whole freaking area goes out. But that's the way it is. So, yeah. It is what it is. So, with that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you tonight for some baseball. As the Guardians are back home for the final series, or the final homestand of the first half. And then we get right back at it after the All-Star break. I'm not sure if anyone's streaming the All-Star game. I know Rocha isn't, because I think he's going to Vegas or something. So I don't think he'll be around for that. I have to talk to JB Taylor. Maybe he and I can link up for the All-Star game. That'd be cool. But we'll see. With that being said, guys, I'm Crazy Dog, and we beat the Cubs. Yeah. Revenge is sweet. Funny how the last 2 games of the series, especially the one last night, went eerily similar to that Game 7 in the World Series. Except the rain delay wasn't before the game. It was during. And this time, the Cubs came back from down 6-2. And this time, the Guardians won in extra innings. And if you really think about it, that game last night was very similar to the World Series Game 7. Like I said, except for the rain delay part. I think Mother Nature mixed that up. She was supposed to have the rain delay during the game. But I'm glad there was no rain delay during. We'd rather have it before. It's kind of funny though. All we needed was some random scrub off the freaking bench for the Cubs to come in and hit a grounder to third base and have Jose throw it to first. And it would have been literally the exact replica of the World Series, except we win. But that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you tonight for Braves Guardians. Okay? Hopefully everything stays good. So, again, if any Cavs news or whatever comes out, I'll make a video, which the Cavs have been very quiet the last couple of days. I think they're pretty much done making moves. But you never know. They have 2 roster spots open. I might even make a video today about who I would want to fill those last 2 spots, if they were to fill them. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Shout out to Beast Skrills, always popping in the chat. And Tito hates the Cubs. The Cubes? Okay. But I'll see you guys later. Go Guardians. I'm out. Bye-bye. Go Cards. Yeah.
Yeah.